We are in the middle of Amazon versus Zynga as we go check the standings of the original 30 teams. Only these 16 remain, with the chance to donate $5,000 to the charity of their choice. The charity for Team Zynga, Save the Children. The charity for Team Amazon, Child's Play. If you'd like to make a donation in their name, feel free to do so and let them know that Starcraft in Day 9 made you do it. Right now, Amazon is currently up 1-0 in the series that we're going to go to right now. Oh, I do not ever delay, do I? In the middle. Actually, not in the middle. On the left. That would be very poor map design if it was possible to spawn in the middle. But regardless, we do have Tour from Team Zynga. Once again, a Zynga Zerg. Everyone on Team Zynga is a Zerg, with the exception of their Captain Jules. And in the right, also play Zynga Poker on iPhone. In the right, we have none other than Metzelmats, the man with the most fun name to say in the league, playing for the Amazon Orange. Now, keep in mind that its top two in each division advances to the playoff championship bracket. So these players are right now bonding. Look at that. Look at that. They are just enjoying one another's company, talking about the fun and wubbulous times that are had via poker on the iPhone. I think Zynga Poker on the iPhone. And it looks like we are in a Zerg vs. Zerg on Metalopolis, which does one of two things. Either goes to the late game where it's an even map split and there's harassment going everywhere, or it ends in the midst of some heart attack-inducing Baneling plays in the early game. Regardless of that action, I assure you that as a commentator with a tickle on his nose, a sneeze is likely incoming within the next game that we're watching. Looks like the first building is planted down by Metzelmats from Amazon, building that spawning pool on 14. And meanwhile, we see Tour going for the extractor and then spawning pool play. This is typical of a player who wants to open with some sort of Zergling Baneling pressure. Meanwhile, over here in the Amazoni Tassi base, this is the sort of play style that helps quite a bit for the early Roach plays. We want to get our queen up slightly earlier, make sure we get a little bit of extra droning in, and then go straight into that Roach production. But Metzelmats, whoa! Looks like he is quite in the mood to throw down a hatch, but it looks like there's a drone-on-drone action. I don't know which drone will win. I don't know which drone will win. That's really even. Oh my... Oh, Tour, evil doer, is dead. And Metzelmats expands on two corpses. If you thought Indian burial grounds were bad, try not even a burial ground. There's actually a body there exposed, and you're just hoping it doesn't rain while you construct your hatchery. We do have Metzelmats now backing up and getting that extractor up. At this point in time, the really only play he has is to build a Baneling nest. Speed will be done far before his will. He cannot rely on overwhelming numbers of Zerglings. He can easily be caught out of position by his opponent in this spot. So it looks like Tour is starting to build up a good amount of Zerglings. Looks like with one on gas. Tour from Zynga, the Zynga Zerg in red, will be taking his expansion right now and may follow up with Baneling, but Metzelmats would absolutely blow my mind if he didn't go for Baneling and could potentially lose right off the bat by not going for Baneling. In the unit counting station, we see the Metzelmats is bold. He is brave. There's the Baneling nest. It's a Baneling nest, but was it too late? In the middle of the map, we do see that Tour has himself some lings lined up. He's lining the lings up, and he's taking out a queen. Excuse me, he's taking out an overlord with the queen. Are two queens out for Tour? Well, he's just started his second queen. It looks like the second queen is coming up a lot earlier for Metzelmats. Economy-wise, Metzelmats is looking great. The one thing that Tour does have edge over, though, is that Zergling speed upgrade, and he can do some serious hurt if he gets into that main base, and there's really not too much there to defend. And there he's going to be able to waltz right up. The Baneling nest isn't done yet. A queen off creep. The drone immediately takes some hits. Where are the Zerglings? Metzelmats is Metzel slapping himself in the face at this point in time, losing one queen. Will he lose two? That would just hurt really bad. Whoa! A gift from God or a gift from Tour? Neither. The queen is dead, and it looks like the drone surround has been effective. But at this point in time, Metzelmats is not looking too good in that unit's loss tab. We see that of that 625, about 300 is queen, and the rest is tears. Tour, in the meanwhile, has planted down a Baneling nest of his own, is getting an early Spine Crawler. So this means that he will have an apt defense, but he could very well just elect to apply a little bit more pressure. Though that may have seemed terrible for the orange player, it looks like Metzelmatz is still quite far ahead in the drone count. Never really had any intentions of trying to move out and be aggressive early on. He's just going all passive Baneling all the time. Now it looks like Tour, oopsie daisies. Oh, 2 biffs by the Amazon Zerg, accidentally landing 2 Banelings on exactly 2 Zerglings. But Tour knows the advantage he wants to go for. He's trying to kill off drones. A little bit better of a Baneling hit there by Metzelmatz, and it looks like Metzelmatz does his best to maximize the amount of Zerglings he can take down, but it looks like Tour, ooh, very cleverly identifying the timing window, starting to stream forward with a lot of Zerglings, getting Banelings of his own. Oh no! Metzelmatz, Baneling. Tour, Baneling. This is definitely Zerg vs. Zerg in Starcraft 2, you guys. It looks like Metzelmatz doing the best he can with that very economic-focused opening, but the Banelings cancel out. It's like a +1 and a -1. That's right. It looks like Tour is continuing to stream in with Zerglings. There's virtually no Banelings in sight. A Baneling hit even lands on the orange drones. Oh no, we're spending more time battling than they are mining, but the concave and the unit count is better for the Amazon, for the Zynga Zerg. And now all the Amazon Zerg can do is hope that there's some miracle. No, he types GG, and the series ties itself up 1-1. A very quick game number 2, but whoever said Zerg vs. Zergs lasted that long? The series is tied up 1-1 now in the best of 5. So let's go on to game number 3, where the Zynga team will be sending out their captain in hopes to pull that sway back 2-1 in their favor, or will the captain fall? We're going to find out right after this on the After Hours Game.